clear that since leaving New England, Tom Brady's persona has changed. He has started to promote his personal products more frequently from his TB12 brand. He made an appearance on the Howard Stern show and was mic'd up the entire time during the Match charity golf event. We've heard more from Brady than we typically would have under the Bill Belichick regime. So, Skip, I want to ask you about this. How do you explain the new Tom Brady?
Right now, Tom Brady is the equivalent of an 18-year-old kid who finally broke free and left home to go away to college and left behind a horribly strict and verbally abusive father. And now Tom Brady is on extended spring break down in the sunshine in Tampa, living literally right on the beach. And he has gone social media wild. He is flexing his goat oats for the first time, flexing his muscles, sowing his goat oats, if you will. And I am so happy for him because for the first time in 20 years, he is clearly so happy. He's having fun being himself in ways he never could. For 20 years that he lived under the rule of and under the thumb of Coach Troll. Bill Belichick is a dictator. He's a tyrant. He's an ogre. He's very difficult to play for. And Tom Brady allowed him to get away with it for 20 years because Tom Brady swallowed all of it. Tom Brady sacrificed his own goat ego for Belichick's, for the greater good of the team. He was the buffer. He was the one in the locker room who quietly kept telling all the younger players, it's okay, accept it, it's just the way he is. It's going to work out because we're going to pull together and we're going to win another Super Bowl. And in 20 years, they went to 9 and won 6 and should have won a couple of more, if not for Bill Belichick, but I'll save that for another day. Shannon, the first thing Chad Johnson told me when I got to know him so well in 2011, which was his last year in football and his only year at New England, he goes to camp the first day, and Bill Belichick has a full team film session in which he pops in the tape of the previous year's finale, which was a loss to the rival Jets, the in-division rival Jets. In a playoff game in Foxborough, they lost 28-21. Brady threw for 300, but didn't play his best game. And Chad was stunned that Belichick was sarcastically ridiculing Brady throughout this full team film session, obviously sending a message. I'm going after all of you, especially that guy. The best guy, nobody escapes my wrath, especially number 12. They go to practice. Chad's still horrified because Belichick is all over Tom Brady. By that point, Brady had won 3 Super Bowls, should have won another one in the first Eli Super Bowl, but Belichick's defense spit the bit once again. And yet, Brady swallowed all this for all those years, and finally, he found his bliss in Tampa. He's playing for maybe as fun a coach to play for as there's ever been. Bruce Arians, a player's coach who really gets it and feels it and knows what it's like to be a player and wants them to have fun playing football. It's the flip side of everything he knew in Tampa. Now he's Tampa Bay. And I'm happy for him because, Shannon, it's going to manifest itself on the field. He's got weapons that Belichick never allowed him to have in New England. He's got firepower. He's got nuclear firepower all around him, and 2 offensive coaches. Remember, the 2 head coaches of this team, including the advisor, Tom Moore, they got offensive genius. He had to play for a defensive football coach his whole career, Bill Belichick. I am so happy for him, and I'm happy we got to see, as corny and silly and cliched as this side is of him, he's having fun, and so am I watching him.
Skip, if you don't mind me asking, why is it now the methods that Michael Jordan used to get the results that he wanted, why is it a problem that Coach Belichick used the method that he used to get same said results. What's the problem?
Well, is Bill Belichick the greatest basketball player ever?
He's the greatest coach
Belichick
ever.
even play?
He's the greatest coach.
Oh, really?
No.
That's highly
no.
debatable.